Hey, what's up, y'all? Are you a new Twitch affiliate? Well, first, let me be the first person to congratulate you on that journey and finally reaching it to Twitch affiliate. For some people, it's been a long and arduous grind, and you're finally here. And if you have been onboarded, you've completed all of your onboarding information up here and completed the 4 steps with the royalty tax and the other tax thing, and then signed up with your payment method, then congratulations, you're in. You're a Twitch affiliate. That's awesome, man. The first 2 things that you need to do as a Twitch affiliate are your emotes and your loyalty badges. So if you want to know how to do those, it's actually really painless, it's quick, it's easy, and I'm going to show you how to do it step by step in this video. So just follow along, and you can make all the emotes and all the badges you desire. So on the emote page, you're going to have, from just starting out, Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3. You're only going to have 3. So you're going to have to come up with something unique that doesn't have any kind of copyright infringement and is unique to your own. I've, just for now, put up my V logos, just in a different color until I think of something better for Tier 2. And then I took a little snippet of my current puppy dog, Tula, put her as the coveted Tier 3. And that was a request from my community. That's another idea that you can use, is to engage your community and ask them what kind of emotes and badges that they want. You'd be surprised with the ideas they can come up with, and listening to your community is usually a good thing. And that's what I did for my Tier 3 one. So that's what we did with that. And then on the badges, kind of the same thing. You got to come up with your base, which I'm just using my logo, and I'm using different colors behind my logo. But again, you can ask your community what they would like to see for the badges. And you got the 2-month, the 3-month, the 6-month, the 9-month, and the 1 year. And then all we got to do is first come up with a good logo or some kind of image. You could take a clip from yourself from your streams or anything out there. And then we got to make an 18 by 18, a 36 by 36, and a 72 by 72 icon. So it's not too hard. There's some free software out there. You don't need Photoshop. You could probably use GIMP, but something even easier that I found is paint.net. You can go over there to getpaint.net/download.html. On the main page, just click the download tab. Roll down to the bottom, and you will see currently, as of this recording, 4/2/13 was an August 4th, 2020 release. Click the download here for .pdn. Get that downloaded and installed. Once you have paint.net installed, go ahead and open it up. Go to the upper left-hand side where you see this little folder icon where my mouse is. Click that, navigate to the image you wish to edit and turn into a badge and or emoticon. I'm going to use the PS5 stock image here of the controller just for demonstration purposes only. Now the next step is to click the little select tool in the upper left hand side here, the rectangle select, and we just want to make sure we're selecting completely perfect rectangle. So in order to do that, hold down the shift key and then hold down your left mouse key and drag it. You'll notice that it will only make a square. Now we want to get it high enough to where it doesn't drag across the bottom and actually make it into a rectangle. So we'll just kind of get like that. That's perfect. That's a perfect square. All right, so we got that. Next we're going to come up here to the top and we're going to select crop to selection. You can see where my mouse is right there. Do that, and then bam, we'll have the perfect square. So this one's a 989 by 989 square, and that's what we want because we're basically going to resize this after we select just the PS5 controller. So in your image, pick the part that you want to grab as the badge or the emoticon. We're going to click the lasso button here on the toolbar menu over here to the left where my mouse is, and then make sure you come up here and say add to union. It'll default to replace. We want to say add to union. Okay, once we have that, now if you just got to use the edge of the, kind of see where it is at the top of the controller in relation to that new icon we have there. You just want to basically start drawing around the edge of the image, whatever you have. And then if your hand gets tired or you want to take a break, just start drawing up and make a big arc, and it will continue to fill in as you go. So we're just going to do this really quick. These are really small icons, so detail doesn't need to be completely spot on, but try to stay as clean as you can. We're just doing this really quick. And then if your hand gets tired, just come up and you can see it just keeps adding to it and adding to it. Kind of come down the side of the controller here. Remember, you can take your time with this. I'm just kind of getting through this for demonstration purposes. And then we're going to do this. You can see it just keeps adding to the selection here. Pretty simple. And we'll come down this side of the controller. Oh, my hand's getting a little tired. Let's try to get this all filled in here. You might have to come back to certain sections if you missed it and then clean it up just a tad. And then if you mess up, you can do Control Z and that will fix that there. So I'm trying to get this area we missed. My mouse is not cooperating. There we go. So that's in there. If you missed a little gap, you can kind of come in, redraw that section, and then drag out, and then that'll add it in there. So you can see there's a little spot right there. We clean that up. So it's just a little process here. Drag up to the top here if we can get there. All right, so we got that. We're going to select the rest of this. And there's a little section we missed here, so we're going to go ahead and clean that up. All right, pretty good, decent, close enough. If you want to come back and clean edges up, if it's not looking right, just kind of come in, fine tune it. You can then add to it, and then there we go. So now that the controller is selected for the most part here, all we got to do is come up here to the toolbar on the top and hit cut. Bam, there it is. You just removed whatever image you were trying to select and highlight into the middle of the image. Now, if it's not dead center, you can kind of take it and you can see you can move it around now. Try to get it into the center of it. This app doesn't really have an alignment part. I think there's plugins and stuff for that, but that's you can just eyeball this. These are just emotion cons. It doesn't have to be perfect. These are really going to end up being somewhat tiny there. So now that we have in this example, the PS5 controller cut out, all we got to do is resize it. Very, very simple. We just come up to image on the top here, come back down to resize, and as you can see, we're basically going to make a 72 by 72, a 36 by 36, and an 18 by 18. So we'll have to do 3 resizes. Pretty simple and straightforward. So we just come down here. It should be a square if you did the selection right. So the maintain aspect ratio will be checked. The only time you want to turn that off is if you're dealing with an image that is not completely square, because you need to get the width and the height to be a square. So we'll keep that on because we created this image in a square aspect. So 72 by 72, bam. There's your first icon. Come up here to File, save it. I would save it as whatever this one's called PS Controller 1. I would say PS Controller and then put 72 at the end so you know that's the 72 pixel image. So that's all we need to do on that. After you have the 72, come back up, resize again. The next pixel image is 36. Hit enter on that. There you go, 36 resize. Come over here to save as, name it the same name but 36. So you have the new 36 pixel image, and then we'll come up and resize it one more time, and we'll go to 18, and there's 18, super, super tiny. Come up again, File, Save As, save it, and name it the same file you were working with before, except call it 18 now. And this is on a transparent background. You got to make sure you save it as a PNG file. Don't save it as a JPEG. And then once you're done with that, you come over here, you select the base, or the 2-month, 3-month, 6-month, whichever one you're working at. That's how you get to these different tiers. and then there'll be an option to upload it on each one. Just click the box there, find each pixel that you want, the 18, the 36, and the 72, and just upload them and save. And it's going to be the same thing for the emotes. There'll be an automatic one where you can upload a bigger image, as long as it's, I think, under a meg. But since we know how to resize and it's so simple, just upload the 3 resizes that they want. You'll have to give it a name, so you'll get an emote prefix once you become an affiliate that is assigned to you. And then you'll just put whatever you want at the end of it. It'll say like enter emote prefix. So this one's like, V logo, orange V logo. This one's Tula. And that's pretty much it. Now, as you get more subscribers, currently I'm a new affiliate myself. I do stream on Twitch. You can find the link to my Twitch in the description below. It's twitch.tv/VampireDracul. I mostly stream Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, give or take a day or two here and there. Currently, it's Apex Legends, Sea of Thieves, Marvel, and Spider-Man as a single-player game. We have that on rotation. I asked my community to vote for the next single-player game, and there's currently a poll up on my Twitch, so if you would like to pick or vote for my next single-player game I'll be streaming with my community, just head over to Twitch there, and there's a plug-in on the screen that you can interact with for that. So that's it. That's all there is to it. It's pretty straightforward, really easy. And you can have fun doing all the emoticons that you want. And as you get more subscribers, once you get 15 points in subscribers, that will unlock more emotes, and then you can basically continue to add and create more emotes and fun things for your community members to engage with. Okay, so that's it. Like I said, straightforward, really quick and easy. If you have any questions about this process, drop them into the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and found value in it and it helps you create emoticons and channel badges, I would really appreciate your support here, and you can do that by clicking on the subscription button here on YouTube. If you like the video, definitely like the video with the big thumbs up there in the bottom. Bang it until it's blue. And if you want to get notifications of when I go live here on YouTube, ding the bell. We cover video game news, highlights from the gameplays from Twitch, as well as a little bit of stock market technical analysis here and there, and other video game related videos. So check out my previous videos, some good stuff in there. And until next time, keep it real.